Hello, welcome to the Film Addict Show. I am your host of Film Addict. It has been a while since I did one of these. Like, my hair has grown longer and my beard is now grown out. I've been really busy with my job and with other things, school, and that's all done now. So now I can focus on doing more of these. And I've watched a good bunch of movies. A bunch of movies since the last one, which was the Grand Budapest Hotel. Today I'm going to be talking about the Spike Lee skewed up a little bit. I am going to be talking about the movie Old Boy. No, not the Korean version, the Spike Lee version. And I gotta say, okay, not that bad. It's not a terrible interpretation. If you've seen the original Old Boy from Korea, that was based off of some manga, based off a manga series, I guess, something like that. Um, and I remember seeing the first Old Boy, the original, like last year, a couple of years ago, and I thought it was one of the great twist endings of like any movie I have seen. It was really just it was dark, it was maniacal, and the way that the this okay the I'm going to talk about the original Old Boy first, and then I'm going to talk about the Spike Lee version. Now, the original Old Boy is the story about I can't remember the guy's name, but he's a businessman who gets captured and is imprisoned in like a hotel room for 20 years. Or no, 15 years. It's yeah, he was in prison for 15 years, and in that time he's been accused of murdering and raping his wife, and um his daughter is taken away, and he vows that he shall break out of the break out of his prison and find his daughter and find the men who are responsible for framing him, and he will kill them. Blah blah blah. Great. It's like it's set up for a revenge story. And the night before he escapes, though, he is set free with a bunch of money, and he has no idea why he's set free, but he's glad that he is. And uh, he meets a woman, and he meets this girl, and she realizes, oh, I really like him, and I want to help him find the people that did this to him because I feel bad, and it just gets all complicated, and he meets like a very wealthy CEO of some company or whatever. He's rich, powerful, and he tells him that he's the one who had him imprisoned, and he has 5 days to find out why he was imprisoned and why he was let go. And he figures it out, and for spoilers, I do not want to spoil anything, but it is one of the most beautiful foreign language films I've ever seen. Amazing twist ending. Did not see it coming from a mile away. Okay, now that was the first Old Boy. Then we have Spike Lee, who decided to interpret it for American audiences, and it's not that bad. Um, there's a few things that I did have a problem with. The ending is completely different than the original, which I was very upset by the ending. I thought, why that no, the ending did not make sense for the character to do that. Um, and but I like the way the I kind of liked I did like the reveal of the twist reveal in this movie. It was better than Old Boy, but the Spike Lee version is not that bad. It's not a bad reveal for this twist. And but another thing that I had the problem with that was the bad guy played by Charlotte Copley. He's Murdoch from the 18 movie, and he was whatever his name is in District 9, and I thought he played the part extremely well. It was a pretty diabolical thing. You could just sense that he's been obsessing with this moment for his entire life, his entire adult life. And when he finally has it, he feels release, he feels peace, and I thought he played the part really well. It was fantastic. And Josh Brolin, not that bad of a choice for this character. I thought he executed very well. Samuel Jackson in this movie, for some reason, he's okay, although his part his part in the movie compared to the original, it is expanded a bit. He does have more lines in this version than he does in the original, or the character does at least. He play for Samuel Jackson. He plays the guy who watches who watch. He's the landlord or the caretaker or whatever of every, of all the people at that hotel room or something like that. And I mean, Sam Jackson, you can't go wrong with Sam Jackson. You just can't. Josh Brolin, again, he was a good choice. He was the main character, obviously, and I thought it was good. I usually have a problem with Spike Lee because, I mean, while he's given us classics like That Thing You Do, Malcolm X, to the failure of Miracle at St. Anna, which by the way, he specifically made that movie just because Clint Eastwood didn't have enough black people in Flags of Our Fathers. That's the only reason why he made Miracle at St. Anna. What? And of course, we all know Spike Lee's problems when Tarantino came out with Django Unchained, when Spike Lee, without seeing the movie, completely trashed it, and it was completely unjustified and not fair to do that, and also borderline stupid. Um, so Spike Lee has his problems, but given the subject matter that he approached this subject, oh he, like I don't know, it's good. I enjoyed it. Like, I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was a great twist reveal and everything, but like the ending was so dumb. It was a dumb ending. It's just I okay, I like the music, I like the cinematography, I liked like the scenes at the bad guy's house when and also the bodyguard's a woman for some reason. There was no bodyguard, I think, in the original. At least what I can remember, there was no bodyguard in the original. But yeah, obviously I'm gonna say that the original Old Boy was way better. Was fantastically better. There was like no flaws in that movie whatsoever. It's perfect, basically perfect. This one has tremendous flaws, but it is able to make up for it by not getting too dumb. The only way it got extremely stupid was by the end, which was ridiculous. But overall, if I had to give this a scale of like maybe out of 10 or something, I would probably give this a 6. I give it a 6, which is like, it's middle ground, but not real. A little more than, I don't know. It's enjoyable, but I would obviously prefer that you watch the original Old Boy first, because that is a freaking classic. If you love twist ending at the end of if you love twist endings, I definitely say watch the original Old Boy. It will blow your mind. And when you feel ready, watch the American version. It's not that bad, but it's just the ending doesn't make sense and it's really dumb. So thanks, Spike Lee. Yeah. So I'm gonna I need to make more of these. I know it's been a while since I've done this. I mean, but I'm gonna continue to keep making these as often as much as I can. I know not many people give a shit, but I want to because it's for my own personal amusement and also to keep my sanity. So yeah. So until the next one, I guess. Thanks for watching the Film Addict. Oh.